Cryptocurrency, also known as crypto, is a digital currency designed to work as a medium of exchange. It uses cryptography to secure and verify transactions, as well as to control the creation of new units of a particular digital currency. Many cryptocurrencies are built on blockchain technology, which is a distributed ledger enforced by a distributed network of computers. Cryptocurrencies are distinguished from fiat currencies like the United States dollar or the British pound because any central authority does not issue them, making them potentially impervious to government intervention or manipulation. The majority of cryptocurrencies function without the backing of a central bank or government. Instead of relying on government guarantees, decentralized technology called blockchain underpins the operation of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies do not exist as a stack of notes or coins. Instead, they live only on the internet. Consider them virtual tokens, the value of which is decided by market forces created by those seeking to purchase or sell them. Cryptocurrency is formed through a process known as mining, which entails employing computer processing power to solve complex mathematical problems to earn coins. Users can also purchase the currencies from brokers, which they can then store and spend using encrypted wallets. Blockchains typically function via proof of work, POW, or proof of stake, POS, consensus algorithms. POW operates based on miners who often designate specific computing machines for the process. POS, on the other hand, runs on staking. In the staking system, rewards are distributed to help run the network by holding assets in certain designated wallets. A number of POS assets also allow for master nodes, a more complicated staking process that usually requires a certain minimum number of coins. Although blockchain appears to be sophisticated as it can be, its core notion is pretty simple. A database, or blockchain, is a sort of digital ledger. To comprehend the concept of blockchain, it is necessary to first understand what a database is. A database is a collection of data saved on a computer system in an electronic format. Distributed ledger technology, DLT, is a decentralized database that various network participants administer. Blockchain is a type of DLT where transactions are recorded using a hash, which is an immutable cryptographic signature. This means that if a single block in a chain is modified, it will be immediately clear that the chain has been tampered with. Private and centralized blockchains, on the other hand, exist in which all of the computers that make up the network are owned and operated by a single company. Popular cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum are built on blockchain technology. Blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum are constantly growing as new blocks are added to the chain, increasing the security of the ledger dramatically. Bitcoin is the most popular and valuable cryptocurrency. An anonymous person called Satoshi Nakamoto invented it and introduced it to the world via a white paper in 2008. There are thousands of cryptocurrencies present in the market today. Each cryptocurrency claims to have a different function and specification. For example, Ethereum's Ether markets itself as gas for the underlying smart contract platform. Ripple's XRP is used by banks to facilitate transfers between different geographies. Bitcoin, which was made available to the public in 2009, remains the most widely traded and covered cryptocurrency. As of May 2022, there were over 19 million bitcoins in circulation with a total market cap of around $576 billion. Only 21 million bitcoins will ever exist. 3. In the wake of Bitcoin's success, many other cryptocurrencies, known as altcoins, have been launched. Some of these are clones or forks of Bitcoin, while others are new currencies that were built from scratch. They include Solana, Litecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and EOS. By November 2021, the aggregate value of all the cryptocurrencies in existence had reached over $2.1 trillion. Bitcoin represented approximately 41% of that total value. Cryptocurrency transactions that are hard for hackers to tamper with. In addition, transactions require a two-factor authentication process. For instance, you might be asked to enter a username and password to start a transaction. Then, you might have to enter an authentication code sent via text to your personal cell phone. While securities are in place, that does not mean cryptocurrencies are unhackable. Several high-dollar hacks have cost cryptocurrency startups heavily. Hackers hit Coincheck to the tune of $534 million and BitGrail for $195 million, making them two of the biggest cryptocurrency hacks of 2018. Unlike government-backed money, the value of virtual currencies is driven entirely by supply and demand. This can create wild swings that produce significant gains for investors or big losses. And cryptocurrency investments are subject to far less regulatory protection than traditional financial products like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are virtual currencies. They are treated as an asset for capital gains tax purposes, and ordinary investors who purchase Bitcoin as an investment will experience a capital gain or loss when they exchange it for traditional currency, products, or services. The taxes that can be applied to cryptocurrencies like corporation tax, profits or losses on currency exchange movements including virtual currencies are taxable. The profits and losses of a company that engages in cryptocurrency transactions would be recognized in the books and taxable under standard corporation tax regulations. Income tax, profits and losses from cryptocurrency transactions must be shown in a non-incorporated business's accounts and are taxable/allowable under conventional income tax laws. Chargeable gains, gains and losses on Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, which are not within trading profits, are chargeable or allowed for capital gains tax if they accrue to an individual, or for corporation tax on chargeable gains if they accrue to a company. Fiat currencies derive their authority as mediums of a transaction from the government or monetary authorities. For example, each dollar bill is backstopped by the Federal Reserve. But cryptocurrencies are not backed by any public or private entities. Therefore, it has been difficult to make a case for their legal status in different financial jurisdictions throughout the world. It doesn't help matters that cryptocurrencies have largely functioned outside most existing financial infrastructure. The legal status of cryptocurrencies has implications for their use in daily transactions and trading. In June 2019, the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, recommended that wire transfers of cryptocurrencies should be subject to the requirements of its travel rule, which requires AML compliance. As of December 2021, El Salvador was the only country in the world to allow Bitcoin as legal tender for monetary transactions. In the rest of the world, cryptocurrency regulation varies by jurisdiction. Japan's Payment Services Act defines Bitcoin as legal property. Cryptocurrency exchanges operating in the country are subject to collect information about the customer and details relating to the wire transfer. China has banned cryptocurrency exchanges and mining within its borders. India was reported to be formulating a framework for cryptocurrencies in December 2021. Cryptocurrencies are legal in the European Union. Derivatives and other products that use cryptocurrencies will need to qualify as financial instruments. In June 2021, the European Commission released the Markets in Crypto-Assets regulation that sets safeguards for regulation and establishes rules for companies or vendors providing financial services using cryptocurrencies.